everybody, this is Grim again. We are playing Assassin's Creed 1. And we have our assignment for should be Wink, our last target. I'm a terrible... If anyone's trying not to have spoilers here, I'm being a bad friend. But, at the same time, this game has been out for 11 years, so you've had plenty of time to watch any other Let's Plays, or play it yourself. It's not a good advertisement for myself, but whatever. I'd be playing these games anyway. Alright, so, remember, we run away from the guards. We sneak in with the scholars. One other thing that I wasn't paying attention to. Oh, something I wanted to do. I mean, I'll take it. Let's just run. Where can I hide? I don't know who's chasing me. Look at this fancy pose on the... Oh, there he is. Here they are. There's one. Want to go down too? Oh, that's funny. Let's keep moving this way. Let's.
There! After him! You can't escape!
Yes, I can. Yes, I will. That's not what I want. How do we get over there? Oh, goodness. That's not turning out the way I wanted.
You shouldn't be here.
Just fall. What?
Where is he? You found him! Come back here!
Can't even make it to the last part without doing trouble.
أيها الكافر مت
Fancy with a short blade. There we go. We're in pain. Alright, well. Where were we? I'm running. I've almost run out of my throwing knives.
Turn back now.
I'm gonna go down and get some.
Who saw what happened here?
Oops.
Dark days indeed. Where is the one responsible?
Me.
I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins. Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. I need food.
Alright, so, okay, it's pretty obvious
Just a
that you
little
guys
money, I beg of you.
pretty obviously.
Just a few
Please.
coins, please.
Both of you.
I beg of
So
you.
gonna work.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, please don't. Just a
Please,
few coins,
Elon.
please.
Leave now.
You're talking to me.
You have no business here. Leave.
Oh,
Geber Jackson.
meanwhile, I don't really need this anymore, but... Oh. It's like the crowd's gathered. Should be some scholars nearby to get in. Memory serves me. Are there anyone anywhere? I guess I could just... Let's see. Safe citizen, vigilantes, safe citizen. I wonder if I should do one of those to make my task easier.
I'm poor and sick and hungry. I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins,
Let's do it.
please.
Coming. I only care when it's beneficial to me.
Help! Please help!
Hırsızlar garajına
Why
müstahak.
are you doing this? What have I done?
Mother someone. What?
See, I've done nothing wrong.
Give up! You've no answer! Your head! This is a waste of time.
That's stealthy. Right, nice.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
The brutes.
Such a shame. What happened to this poor soul?
Where are you? Down,
Oh,
infidel!
you're
I will catch you!
We shouldn't be fighting.
Infidel! I see them. I'll take you down! You should not have gotten involved! Prepare yourself! You will answer to the infidel! You cannot stand forever! You should not have gotten involved! Another wishes to die? Prepare yourself!
Thanks, friends.
Answer to the infidel! Prepare yourself! I'll be right here,
Thanks.
don't you worry.
It's very handy.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
That's not me.
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
Come on. I can have it. Alright, good.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you.
أنا متأكد جدا إنه لم يغادر المدينة أو الشيء السديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله.
There's a neat little way in. No guards. No guards.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd ad-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oops.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult.
Uh-oh.
These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today. For it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice
What?
might be done!
Oh my. Wait, did I know it's me? Okay. Guess that the answer is yes.
Your life is now.
Ah, Archer. Are you serious?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but he's already born.
Not heeding the advice. What kind of room though? Is that gonna work? So far it's tougher. Wow, slowing nothing.
While you still catch it.
I should be running. I'm dead. I'm dead. Wasting. Ah.
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies.
Do I have to do that then? Everyone?
What are you doing? God favors me. You will not win.
More guards here. Oh no. Need to regen. Alright, let's try this again.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by
Yep. That's gonna happen.
Kapalı bile yeter.
Come here, brother.
Death to the infidel!
Sounds like a woman. Why?
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Oh, I did it.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity. To reclaim what has been stolen. To turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
Didn't
We'll
I just
see.
stab you in the throat? Guess not.
Seni yenemeyecek.
Maybe this part's up. Alright, let's head back on.
Over here! Come back here! Come out and fight! Here! He's over here! You're mine!
I'm not.
I won't give up so easily! You
Sorry.
can't escape! Coward!
Interesting. It's been a while, like I said, since I played this, and I don't remember
Please, you're hurting
that
me.
woman as a
That hurts.
mock target.
Die, thief! Die, thief!
Stop it.
Oh well, just figure it out.
Die, thief!
Look at me.
Stop him!
Just causing a ruckus. Take some answers here.
But I say, this is an
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the Creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Sorry for my chair squeaking. Alright, what is Arsuf? I guess I gotta leave the city. So we're leaving the city.
It's forbidden for you to be here, people. Come see what I've to offer.
What does it say?
He's going to hurt himself.
Fool must be out of his mind.
Interesting series of events here.
What? Who's done this? Tell me. You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Come on, camera.
I beg of you. I beg of you.
Am I taking the... I'm going the right way.
Boy, please.
East.
There's no reason for doing that.
Is there a problem if I try to leave the city? Hey, buddies. So far, good.
Infidel! You will die here! You'll never get away! You still
Quickly. I need a horse. There we go. Oh, white horse.
Whoa, whoa. He's a murderer! God, you just...
Time to figure out this puzzle. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's go to Kingdom.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line.
Alright, so where am I going? Is this it? Alright, it's a long way. easiest way to get 10,000 steps is to be back in the time before there were cars, right? Leave Fitbit, folks. No one cares.
Belki sefer elimizden.
How long is that little alert gonna go on? You gotta run all the way to me. Just watch. Or not. Well, let's see. What am I gonna do? I'm a wanted man now. These guards. Guards. That's a lot of guards. If I were ever to fall, this would be a long fight. Let's just avoid that. Oh. What is this? What do you call it? I think I have to go up those. Is it trapped? This is some unrealistic sorcery. How close am I? Whoa, can I go here? Can I take a shortcut?
Geber kafir geldi buraya.
Oh, no water.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel.
Excuse me.
Geldi buraya.
Water, my only weakness. Oh. No, they're all still chasing me. Oh, look at this.
I'm flying into a dead end! Finish!
Let's see. Whoa. Get in there. Nope. What? Oh no.
He won't get away that easily! Been here! Okay, got him! Get away from me!
It's gonna be a long fight.
Je vais libérer ton âme! Ça sera terrible! Je vais t'étriper!
Before I was interrupted. Oh. Is this the right way? Does it look? Let's see. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So close to this mystery city. I can almost taste it. I know what dealings have been going on here.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unknown.
Okay. Assassinate Ravea. Oh wow. What's happening? Oh, people. Is this a battle happening? They attack me? Oh, that's the answer I wanted. It's not the answer I wanted. Let's just make a run for it. Right? Run the right way? Wrong way. I have to kill him? Fine.
You will die here.
There's no more horse.
Geber Allahsız.
Pay for your
Kovalayın.
sins.
Kovalayın.
After him! Faster! This won't be too difficult.
Kime boyun eğmek
Remains another.
Him! There! Get him!
O kadar kolay vazgeçmeyeceğim. Kaçman fayda etmez.
They kill that guy?
Geber kafir.
What's going on foot?
Don't let him get away!
Beni yenemeyecek.
Someone's gonna be afraid.
You will not win.
Which mark did the man take?
Geber kafir. Kaçman fayda etmez.
Power Ranger Jinx.
تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك.
What's happening here? Whatever.
Pis Allah.
Keep up with him. Don't let him get away. Give up. You've no idea. You cannot run forever. كافر. أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
Attack him one by one.
سوف تموت. Maybe
gözünü kapalı veriyor.
It won't be too
You will
difficult.
not win.
Infidel! You stand no chance. God is on my side.
Pathetic. أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا.
This guy's down there. Man, I don't remember this part.
Ist ein toter Mann, wenn sich erneut hier zeigt.
I will make it.
Run me!
Rocks!
You can't get away from me! Für dir niemals vergeben!
Guys are just gonna stand
In
around.
die Rache Gottes! I'm far better than you'll ever be! Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Kannst nicht liegen! Noch wieder! Du wirst deine Strafe nicht bekommen!
You nerds, so I gotta go. Alright. 30 some odd meters to go. What's this? Where's this? Must be a stealthier way to do this. Let's try that.
Come no further.
Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord.
What?
Let this be decided by combat.
What?
Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
Oh boy.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it. To arms, assassin!
What? That's not very fair.
Einer Rache Gottes! Erbärmlich!
Mourir! Soit!
Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren!
Okay. Not doing too bad.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Nicht fliegen!
Not dodging really good.
Mourir! Soit!
Erbärmlich!
Oh man.
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen!
Je vais mourir!
Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen! Erbärmlich!
Tu me fais perdre mon temps.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen! Du wirst deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Du bist mein! Höre den Zorn Gottes!
Go.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr!
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen!
Oh, there's an alternate ending.
When
where
you
I
have been
win.
exposed, killing some of
That'd be neat.
Endgültigen Urteil! Du magst es noch abwinden, aber du hast bereits verloren!
Je vais mourir! Soit!
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen, erbärmlich! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren!
This fella is difficult. Oh, that's awesome. Am I dead already?
Erbärmlich!
I died from slapping. Hey.
jar carriers can easily break your cover.
Martinen!
Je vais t'étriper! Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr!
Je vais mourir!
Nicht fliegen! Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Erbärmlich!
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever. Je vais mourir! Soit!
Du magst es noch nicht, aber du hast bereits verloren! Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen!
I'm gonna make it out of this.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen!
I'm a seizure down there.
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall.
Ein Assassiner! Halt ihn auf!
Je vais mourir! Soit! Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
Erbärmlich!
Je vais mourir! Soit!
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen!
Tu es fait! Rends-toi!
Erbärmlich!
Je vais mourir!
Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast es mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen!
Oh, and I'm
Erbärmlich!
almost dead again.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen!
Tu y tiens, je
Oh, he's sitting back there.
Les flammes de l'enfer vont me dévorer.
That's cheating.
Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren.
Tu vas me le payer cher.
There.
Puisse le...
Get to unlock Robert. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna have any help. Oh, it's getting bad. Is that it? Wow. Bet I'm gonna have to start
Selecting
over.
the hidden blade during fight will allow you to...
There we go.
Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst mit mir, du Narr. Du kannst nicht erbärmlich.
Tu n'es pas à la hauteur.
Unverzeihlich. Du wirst deine Strafe nicht entkommen. Stell dich deinem göttlichen Urteil. Was ist mit mir, du Narr?
Kicking the shins.
Nicht fliegen. Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst nicht. Du magst es noch nicht wissen. Du hast bereits verloren.
Que le Seigneur ait pitié de ton âme. Mourir.
Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Nicht fliegen.
That's my only shot.
Mourir.
Das wird dir niemals vergeben. Bin die Rache Gottes.
A headbutt.
Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst nicht fliegen.
Tu me fais perdre mon temps.
Oh! Glitchies. Try this again. How many times do I have to do this? Try to hear you. Okay, I'm okay with doing this until I get my health back.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain.
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just two more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share. No. Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
What is this? These lies.
Well fought, assassin! It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
You're kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
We gotta return to my boss.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Well, there goes my family. Alright, this episode's long enough, so I will pause it here. But now we have interesting happenings happening, both here and back in the past, so we will continue that. Thanks for watching so far, and I'll catch you in the next one.